I'm back again. So I had a long story here. So if you want to subscribe any channel, if you want to subscribe to this channel, so we get one membership and one description below on my screen below, and so much more. So if you want to subscribe, and my new channel will pop up with more live shows for all of you. So let's go live right here tonight. So I was by in any say in Harley Quinn we take on Maggie Bang and Poppy Ford. Ashes the Ashes kick off of Sunday night as a part of the double nighting buying show with the upstart team of any say in Harley Quinn. I was looking for a big win against the team of Poppy Ford and Maggie Bang. I knew what started with some comedy turned into several minutes of making Bang and Poppy Ford the acid wanted Annie down into the corner of the ring and cutting her off from her puddle. Also a bit of the person in a hat tag to Harley Quinn, sparking a babyface comeback. I just said a back half of the match was bit also but lemonade with salt making Bang and the size outside of the ring, allowing Harley Quinn to deliver her pressing and Devil has suspect his lovable underdog that forces the win. What if nothing else the opener was a fun match to highlight a two regiment of tag teams in the top women's top division. And this is an argument to be made. There's a wrong team with over with making Banks to be the focus, but she was will protect her. Has the most judgment force into the match. I wasn't while they will need more. One has to wonder whether these two teams could serve as the advertisement of a women's tag team division, something of AEW does not quite post. And later on this match, Harley Quinn and Annie say. So I wasn't making a missing girl is always anyway when it comes to a tag team. It is one of the little things. I just said the comment taunt was dropped. The internet making Bang and testing the maps as it should have Harley Quinn is a great very baby face as a hat tag. And you see still despite your butt as he brings incredible energy to anything she does. So that 8-man tag team match. And just at the second match as a buy-in pre-show we saw OPC, Vice, Intimate Body and Pocket Ramon and COU, Allison Anthony and Leah was to follow up Reno Arnold, World Champion, Bandito and Aya Fox and Los Angeles and Commander and Hologram in the 8-man tag team asses. After it was every bit so fast paced and high flying afraid has the talent involved with Aya Fox standing out in a busted wall as an enemy of toughness was on a gorgeous play has he appeared to show at last a broken nose. After the asses have broken down late in the show, Benjamin high spots, nothing with a baby face scoring to the win. And this was nothing to do, just one aside of the typical part match has decided to follow as the crowd is set the tone for the rest of the show. After the babyface underwent all which was to be expected, but it became clear that after the semi-invincible hologram was on that side of the lineup. After incident, fans had fun. That's really all you can ask from this one. In the middle of this match, A. Fox, Mondale, Commando, and Hologram. After the mentioned the party match is always to be spent on the buy-in. A. Fox has been understating in 2025. Also on a totally different level than ever before. Trent is sending down A. Fox a slight and a basic cross-line was has it was the small little grind, and he finds afterward that to the crowd. Also massive whenever all other worship with its protect has Hogan has been. So that Owen Hart of a Justice Women's Tournament follows. Sammy Halo goes 1-on-1 against Mercedes Moné. After when Mercedes Moné is added more specific gold to here already, but with Siam undefeated Sammy Halo. After into the finals of the Owen Hart of the Justice Women's Tournament to kick off Sunday and main show broadcast. And it was a phenomenal match, the one that will likely on some has women's match of the year, and it wasn't made even be is a overall match of the year. I was a red hot crowd rode the roller coaster along with the competitors who told the story of a demand argument Mercedes Moné is talking to the back of her opponent. Sitting here fought to prove to be every bit suggested that her opponent was nearly put her down on more than one discusses. So I wasn't limited, it was a masterful Moné. Argument Moné who symbol out wrestle her opponent. I was casting her with a hammerlock and a small package for a sweet count. I was in a steady match, and it's going to take something truly special to the quality of this one up with Aussie Man's follows going to have 8 cents at last on the table. And the winner of this match, Mercedes Moné. Also in Muscle Pop for Sammy Hill gave away to Animate 50 minus 50 cent. Also only on list was later into the match. And Moné spotted pink and black gear who adjusted to detail around. This has always been a part of her performance. It was no different here. So, in the next match, they got Dana Garcia and Nelson McGuinness, which took on FTR. After a new improve of FTR on a big victory in the second match of the night. Also on defeating Dana Garcia and Nelson McGuinness and a strong tag team, offering the story of the match. Idea was that Nelson McGuinness was not on this level, have his follow competitors, but that was he was fighting for Sir Arnold on his broadcast partner, Tony Schiavone. Andrew said the poster of AEW against Sir G. Enable and Jax Hall and Cass Wheeler. Andrew was taking impeding and fighting to it, but the Sal machine on the area floor proved too much, leaving up Jenny Garcia to feed off the former tag team champions by himself. After he tried, but Lemony passed out due to the pain as a super pseudo from Dax Howard has the heels pick up the win. And this was a better match. Suspension thanks to the great to master story with an in-ring as it was a physical, hard-hitting contest that we saw every one of the combats and punishment the hills were great. I just said changes were great for Lawson McGinnis and Tony Schiavone, who made his opponents feel late. And this was too long, but it got so heat. And the winner on this match, FTR. FTR is losing the opportunity to do heat right now. Lawson McGinnis and just roll of Cass Wheeler with a clothesline at one point. And Cass Wheeler bent up his knees, under really hard in a top rope splash attempt. So in this match, we got stressing match. We got Mark Briscoe goes one-on-one against Ricochet. After it took a second pull up scissor of for Ricochet to cut down the double tough of Mark Briscoe. After it went on Sunday's stressing match. After both headed flame overcame the destiny under a Mark Briscoe attack to bust him open and put him. So opposite deposit added failed little into the match. So opposite that we saw Mark Briscoe try to deal with Ricochet or a pay-per-view undefeating. So artist from Minot has a one and only produced the opposite second pull of Cecil in weird time, low blow, and was able to lock Mark Briscoe in the ambulance just as going to the victory. So in the winner on this match is Ricochet won the match. So we got AEW World Tag Team title match. Justin Rose and Sammy Guevara will take on Hart Sasuke. I just saw Hart Sasuke are still the AEW World Tag Team Champions after Bobby Lashley and Sasha Bossman on defeating Ring of Honor. The World Tag Team Champions Justin Rose and Sammy Guevara. I just said here's a benefit from the newest member of MCF who linked the eyes of Justin Rose and sent him up to be spread to the ground rail, announcing him from the equation, allowing Sanjay Bossman to wipe out the Spider's card with a super kick for the win. I just said a match that started strong but got messy and wasn't linked to the finish as the two teams did not have chemistry that won will have Hobbit for Sabians continue to work. These longer pay-per-views and massive weekday will really benefit from bringing over to a team or two of companies to interest in the winner of this match, so help Sasuke. So also this war is going to end up turning and feel a babyface again. So whatever agent is not careful, allows it something on his to keep Simi Robert down for 3 for over suspenders guard and winners in toughness. In the next match, we got counter championship match. We got Speedball Mike Bailey, which take on Cassius Okora. Cassius Okora faced his toughness and tested his longest wing, has counter shipping to a date. I was success, so it's Speedball Mike Bailey to retain on Sunday night in Glendale. I just said a Miracle found himself as the defense unable to answer the silences of kick based on offense. He also imaging toward at him, his chest pointed out with his from his opponents. After he also answered much of what came his way, passing Mike Bailey with his Jamal Lesson coastlines. He also is a serious jaw press. He was getting his signs up and throwing them into his ribs. So I was a little into the match. My Bailey took too long, setting up a finish and paid for it as Kazuko caught him apart with a drop kick. So I wasn't in it finish him with a Rainmaker to retain. After anticipated Paul Wrestling, the longest AEW title reign of all time. And the winner of this match, Cassius Okora. So in the next match, they got AEW Women's World Championship match. We got topless Tony Storm, which take on Mina Sakura. After topless Tony Storm overcame a bone knees and a common attack by Sonisaur, Mina Sakura just squabbled on defending the AEW Women's World Championship and set up a multi-match up. Argue with TV Syrian Mercedes Monet. Argue with Mina Sakura was the best she has been inside an AEW ring. So I would say focus less on the saddle, but more on composing herself as an elite vocal somebody she did by holding a clean match that we saw her and break out new moves and holds has she attack the base of her opponent. And it will be interesting to see what becomes of Mina Sakura now has a looser in these services matches have a tendency to disappear into lesser independent programs and is a compass friendship between the two, emphasize objects in the match. And you will keep her involved with Tony Storm in the service programs. And the winner of this match, Tony Storm. So the next match got team also into the area Anya for the first time in what felt like nothing the babyface in AEW got the best as a Jack battles has Ross Strickland, Kenny Omega, Wayne Argyle, Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Casey Sabata. So I wasn't on your feeling some Moxley, Reddy Hooder, Konya Category, Mansfield, and the Young Bucks. So I wasn't in Aussie area and wasn't for the ball. So I wasn't bought that the scammers comebacks, tax, and ambulance tables and sales and cameos was a returning hook and a by dead moments ago enough drawing for to make you think it was SummerSlam back in 2001 all again. So I mean just was guessing what most it will be. I think it was a few spots and more that left you scratching your head. On your bikes at a time, can you make a throw Matt Saxon through the spotting table at the top of the stage? And it was somehow not to the finish, and you knew he wasn't pull on this match. And he went up on this match, Spot Strickland, King Omega, so OPPS, Wayne Argyle. So as you play a love you song, and by drawing pulled by a boy, when you but just what has it played on a loop throughout. So also after song followed by Supporting Sisters of the Course. So Koya Category in his trademark swing to Sports Chicken, sending him into a speaker with injured method of drawing pole. Injury makes a field trap when navigate with his pay lock and by sticking it to her ill person innocently could go nowhere and could not assist her teammates. I wasn't in this scam gun. Can you make it speed dragon simplex to severe into a big pop? I said Montes Drival from Sports Secret in Menangill to Matt Saxon was the best possible finish for this match. I didn't like all these. So also all things AJ also last 8 months. So that Wills won it. So in next match got Pentagon, which is on Don Callis' family. I just set Don Callis' family to continue to vote on Sunday things to the performance of the Carla Foster and Sauce Alexander and Kosuke Chisare. So I wasn't that into bested of TNT Sabian, Adam Cole, Carla Valley, and Robert Strong in a trios match that wasn't sensible, wasn't but had the task of promise of also into the area. I just said the crowd got into it late, so it's time for it decided to break it up, running by Kyle Wally, and Carla Foster finished him off with to a drop and playing posture. I just was fine in the post match, and we saw Buddy King and campaign with Halsey, and Halsey to Halsey, his link to being off, so John Kai's family appeals to be hinting at a lawsuit feud, but it made Ghetto trouble to get into them, and then it believed it had happened on the inside. So was it on a side note how much it was it after that is Adam Cole is despite the TNT Sabian target by all three of Hill's supporting team. He was none to this match, and that is wasn't given the start bought to sell the company after when he arrived back in 2021. In the middle of this match, so John got his family. So here's the main event. So we got Owen Hart of a dozen men's tournament finals, Hammond and Pace, and Will Ospreay. Anya for the fourth time in their long careers. So Anya took Hammond and Pace to bout stuff like that. So Hammond and Pace bout Will Ospreay was the 2025 Owen Hart of a dozen men's tournament in inside as the AEW World Championship at All In on July 12. I knew what was pro wrestling and Pace and Ospreay torn the house down. Also in match of the year candidate and giving in fans as a possibility that either man could win at any time in a trade sensitive moves. So I wasn't just level eats or with wrestling and even bottle from their most hated enemies. I knew what both men and Pace tied for was a back side, but Ospreay coming in tight for Stonebreaker Pace escape and what I knew very close line headed outside and finally a little it sausage back side was a painful victory. After a post-match with respect highlights the groove of Pace Kendrick Ward has made over the last 2 years. After a Pace, so he was a pissed off cast out to a man thinking so other than that he can the July 12 at AEW All In. After when he signs to Moxley for the AEW World Championship match. In the middle of this match, Heyman and Pace in overall grade. And this is plenty to be said about the overall TV positive, but when it comes to pay-per-view, it is going to this. There was no expenses. I think from the opening contest between Monet and Simi Hero all the way to the main event. So it was between Pace and Ospreay. The show had a wide range, including every fan something to sink their teeth into. So we got 2 matches of the year attendance of the Owen Hart of a Justice Tournament. Interviewing is also is an area in a lot of fight a personal wrestling in between this was all quite entirely into the AEW pay-per-view announcements. So let's go my YouTube give me poll for a night. So give me 1 second. So let me see here. So I got 7% budget for tonight. So 7% is alright. It's a percent didn't like it. So let's go my X poll. So give me 1 second here. So I got 7% like just for tonight. And double 19. 7% is alright. And 7% didn't like it. So thank you for watching of tonight's AEW Double 19 review tonight. So I will be back tomorrow night, Monday Night Raw, and so much more. So let me see a couple more on Twitter. So I'm gonna watch the second match very soon of NXT Battleground. I haven't seen it yet. So this was a great match of tonight's of AEW Double or Nothing. So I get when this music played, and this was crazy of fans to entertain. And as the music stops and play, that music hits. So this was incredible of AEW Double 19 tonight. I love it. So we will see you guys for July 12th to AEW All In. So a lot more. So let me see a couple more. Tony Coleman tweeting this out. It says, I was such a feel about these guys since was the only part of a Justice Men's Tournament finals right now on pay-per-view. It says, thank you all watching AEW right now and happy 6 years of AEW. That's what he said. So we got new match for AEW All In Texas. So Moxley, we take on him and Adam Page with the AEW World Championship is set for All In Texas. I'm gonna do that next. Tony Khan brought him and Page to Mayor's Squam and after he wants a Owen Hart tournament. It says Hango says cut the most babyface promo ever. That's what he said. And Kenny Omega says there's a binding hit the full playing at a music. So maybe bumping up a few minutes here. So let me see a couple more. So Skimmy Fakir says she was entitled to performing on the main roster soon. So I was so this was a great match. It says Hardy came with size as a goat level wings. So I like this tonight. So this was an incredible night. So what is next for Ospreay next? So what's next for him? So it's more to be now. It's got some Moxley, which take on him and Adam Page. So we got new Training World Championship is a lot of game to see. It's Trick Williams won that match too. I haven't seen it yet. So let me see. Tony Storm in Minnesota was a kids family match. So this was an incredible night for double or nothing. So let me see a couple more. So him and Adam Page won the Owen Hart of a Johnson Men's tournament. He will face Moxley for the AEW World Championship at All In. So here's Liv Morgan, no, Tony Storm, that also played the drums on Liv's forehead. Okay, this is what strings. So let me see. Couple more. So let's go sit my pace a minute. So after when him and Anna Page got boxed up from the corner, right, next to Ospreay, and he hit him, and it hit it into the apron before. So let's say he messed up from him and Anna Page, and he hit him on the apron side. So let me see a couple more here. So it begins discussive comments from AEW Women's World Champion Tony Storm. So Pentagon like their entrance. So I knew what just happened when this music played. It was nuts. And honestly just failed I watched is that King Omega hit the Young Bucks to set the table. So that was crazy, insane match. So when I saw this, Corey Category meets for student stab on Corey Category. So this was insane match. So let me see here my page. So arguing Tony's gonna dance. The women's World Championship only it me and Saka loved that. So this was a great AEW match of all time. Almost 6+ years. So let me see, come on more. So speak of my baby, like his entrance. So let me see. So we knew him and Page won in his 7-step race on his 7-step belt. He won. So when I saw what Ospreay has a point on him and a Page between those two, those rivalries each all back and forth. So let me see. The best match of the night. Oh yeah, me and Sophia says the steep lead of Oswald's tongue. So that was crazy. So I got a couple more here, guys. So let me see a couple more. So this was insane match for AEW Double or Nothing. So thank you for watching of tonight's AEW Double or Nothing review recap. So if you like this video, like us to give me a thumbs up for this review tonight. And also Cuddy with Nick Mammoth tonight on TNA Wrestling. So I got a couple more here. So Marcus holding the TNA World Championship is very dangerous to see. Well, Sassy Blackheart has a palm in his tongue that you want to be smart marks to sound smart 100% as it wasn't evil calling injuries assuming. That's what she said. So let me pop my screen a quick minute, guys. For a minute. So let me pop the screen a quick minute. So we got. So here's a new match. They got some Moxley. They take on Heyman and Page. That's coming up in July 12th. So this was a great match of tonight. So Heyman Page is the right choice to pick to Owen Hart tournament winner. So there's Tony Storm played on River's ball head. You guys had to see this here. So this is insane. So Trick Williams won obtained brand new TNA Silverset match. So we knew so Henry lost. I'm gonna watch that in a minute. So this was a great match. Also a night. So let me see. We knew so it starts won the match. It's John Maligo, legendary, something like that. Here's Seth Roberts, Snake Roberts. Is that I say Western Con, Festival Fest, I think. So let me see. So we knew about Biscuit loss. So thank you for watching up tonight. And we'll be wrapping up. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Monday Night Raw. It's so much more. So have a great Sunday night. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.